And now, the very last video, as of the time of recording. I mean, maybe I will add a little outro or something else in, the upcoming weeks or months or years or decades, or however this course will be around. But as of now, this is the last video of the final module. And I just want to say, you are free. Like, not only go out in the world, you're free now, go do something, but also, like, already you are free. Realizing that is very, very important, that you actually have the freedom. It's just fear blocking it. The freedom is there, and it doesn't really need to be earned in the way like we need to become worthy of that, but it needs to be earned in the way like there is some fears blocking it, and we need to let ourselves be pulled through the fear in order to reach that freedom. But the freedom is already here. It is already here, right here and right now. We can have it. We can be it. We can be free. So when you see that, when we are ourselves, the power of the universe, which moves everything, will move us. There's some force, some movement going on in life. I don't know what that is. Nobody knows. It's a freaking mystery. But life moves. Life grows. Evolving, revolving energy. In and out. Like the in-breath, the out-breath, the waves. Everything changes. And when we are ourselves, and we kind of let go of the facade, we become transparent. This life force can move us without us needing to move ourselves. In seeing that, we really realize, like, that's the only thing that makes sense and feels right. Letting go. It's not easy, but it's pretty simple. And then you realize, well, is that really all I need to do? And you almost feel bad for doing so little, but not so much needs to be done, to find liberation and freedom. And then you're actually free to do everything. But letting go of wanting to do for the world and for yourself, only then you can find the real productivity in actually doing all day long something. I get a taste of what it's like right now, since I actually surrendered wanting to do anything, and I just do the things when I feel like, and now I'm basically working all day, but I'm not burning out. Like, I still sense there's something more to come, even deeper and more profound, but this is the place you can get to, you see? Working all day, something that fulfills you without burning out. And it doesn't feel like work, it's just life. Splitting work and life and trying to bring that in balance, where's that split? Where does that come from? There's only life. There's no work-life balance. There's only life. And, life is balance itself. Anyway, when we get of our own way, life speaks through us. When we get out of our own way, standing in the way, putting up the fear, putting up the mask, like the facade, when we get out of our own way, life speaks through us. It does already. It moves our feet, it beats our heart, it digests our food. This is life. You don't have any volatile control over that. So life also moves your action. Why would it not? Why would life exclude something that, it does not? But we need to get out of our own way. And that means facing your fears to be yourself. And then do that. And when we assert faith and trust in life, like, we really become rewarded 1,000 times. This faith, that we put up front by going with our intuition, without knowing why and how it's going to work. The first step is always the hardest. To quit your job, to quit that relationship, or to go into that relationship, or to go into that job. Apply for that, even if you feel like it's like way too high. Go talk to that girl or boy, even if you feel it's like way too high. Like, speak your truth. You know what you need to do. Anyway, when you assert faith and trust in life, life will reward you 1,000 times. And you will find your higher purpose, not in looking for it, we said that, but in practicing the way that we outlined in this course. Following the heart, become a warrior of the heart, non-violent yet courageous, and just let yourself be pulled through the fear and do that. Learn the language of life, so that life speaks you. Life moves your tongue, life moves your feet, life does your actions. Become one with life, and then your life works out. Yeah. And the world can change in a decade, I believe. Like, really, truly. We have so much potential. It just takes 10 brilliant engineers to build an entire kind of water desalination plant for 1 million freaking Indians. You see what I mean? I didn't mean to swear at any person. I just said this freaking just came out of this emotional load. I'm not freaking Indians. I mean, freaking in the sense of it needs to be done. What I'm saying is it only takes like 10 brilliant minds and of course funding, but then 1 million people can be helped, you see, in a major way. What can you do? What do you love? Focus on yourself first, and then everything else will come. The world can change, but it starts with you. It starts with you, and it starts within, with what is right here and right now. So, let me know where you're struggling in life. Reach out to me so you can be part of that mission and you can help and do your part in sharing, your obstacles. But please, previously to that, think it through. Like, don't just dump your brain, bring it in a kind of structure. Do your part in order to help other people. Forward that to me so I can create like amazing courses in the future that really helps people. And you can enrich this course with your own experience, like with your roadblocks that are still there, like what you've learned, and maybe a testimonial, like if that really helped you. That would be awesome, to be honest, for other people, and of course for me to be able to market that course much more effectively, because I truly believe this needs to get out, and I will become better and better and better and communicate more clear, so we actually can help like so many people through the power of the internet with this message. So do your part, become part of the mission. That would be truly my heart's desire, to urge you to step over that. And when there's something valuable in this course, even if you say, okay, at some point he really talked too much, or it was really unstructured, or I really didn't get it, or this was not to the point at all, pull out what worked and give me that, so we can do the alchemy and take the pure, strip away the extraneous, and just stay with the pure, and assembling those pure parts to make like an even more whole and beautiful and pure product for the people, so it really reaches their heart and pierces through their facade, so they can open and be themselves, and we can actually make an impact in the world, because it desperately freaking needs the impact that we can make. As you know, by going out, watching the people's faces, or watching the news, in case you do. Anyway, well, as this time of recording, feedback on your struggles and, an area you would desperately need a course on, give me something, if you need something, let me try to help you, And also, what you're struggling with, probably many other people will struggle with. So give it to me, so I get some insight. That would be amazing. So, with that being said, thank you and goodbye. That's it for this course. But don't get teary-eyed. I mean, I do right now a little bit, but don't get teary-eyed. We'll stay in touch via email. And at the time of recording, this is not present right now. But I do definitely do some live speaking and live seminars where we really do live coaching and live, therapy and live intervention work with the people, so they can actually share. That's all nice what you say. I've taken your course, I've read your book. At the time of recording, there's no book, but it will come. But I struggle with this and that. And then we go in that. And everybody else in the seminar can learn something from that as well, because there are only so many core topics. And everybody can relate to that. So this is what I will be planning in the future. And if you have anything to support that, forward that to me. And I will let you know via email how we go about that further on. So we will stay in touch and we won't forget each other. So reach out, and first of all, before you reach out, actually reach in. Before you start sending me emails or something, start within and actually get your life together. And then I want to learn. Then I want to know. You see? That's where you really can bring value. You go first, you make your life great, and then you're really able to impact other people. You go first. You free yourself, and then you can free others. You can be a medicine to the world. So thank you for that, and we'll stay in touch. All the freaking best. Lots of love from the bottom of my heart, and I hope I could have reached you with that, with the course and with this message. And with this being said, it's all said and done now. Just do it. Goodbye. Thank you.